Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about fear versus love, or fear and love intertwining with each other. Before we go any further, if it's your first time here, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe and click the little notification so you know every time I upload. Someone once said, fear is the opposite of love, and the two cannot exist together. You either doing one or you're doing the other. Because I'm so sorry, outside is so loud today. I'm trying to beat the light. There was the cleaning truck, the public works truck outside. I had to wait for quite a while for them to leave because it was so loud. And the minute they left and I got happy, someone is mowing their lawn with the loudest lawnmower. It's such a battle, but I don't want to quit today because this word is on my mind and I really want to get it off. I find I struggle a lot with fear. There's so many things to be fearful of right now, and I am struggling every day to get through it, to get past it, to be optimistic, to look on the bright side. And I figured, hey, why not do a video where I could just talk about it? What little I know. So I heard, you hear that? So loud. Anyways, so I heard someone once said, or I read it somewhere, love is the opposite of fear. The two cannot exist together. You're either doing one or you're doing the other. And it raised a lot for me. It made me want to put so much things into perspective. Like, I had so many questions because I view them so much, differently. I cannot do black and white and say it's either love or fear. Like, how is that opposite? But anyways, it made me question, what do I love? What do I fear? When does fear show up? I had questions, so to speak. I read the Bible a lot, and I get my answers from the Bible. I know people find answers elsewhere, and so that's just fine with me. Please don't judge me, and I won't judge you. The Bible says, there is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear involves torment. But he who fears has not been made perfect in love. 1 John 4:18. Now, torment stood out to me. First, let me say, no one is perfect. And so I don't believe that there's such a thing as perfect love. I'm just saying. Bear with me for a minute. No one, I don't believe anyone is perfect. Right? So if one person is not perfect, then there's no perfect love. How can there be perfect love? Because it's human beings with their imperfections trying to love perfectly. How is that possible? So I don't believe that. I believe there's moments when you can love deeply. Like, you tell yourself, oh, I love this person so much, and I love so deeply. But there will be moments of imperfection. That's the way I see it. And if anyone tells you different, tell them that Kanema said so. Let them come look me up. Then maybe I'll have a new follower. Well, so this is just my take on it. I think I have a perfect example. Someone very close to me was an alcoholic. They abuse alcohol. And whenever this person would drink to the point of intoxication where they lose their ability to be a normal human being, this person would be very mean, would be very loose with their words, would be very abrasive, aggressive. And in those moments, whenever this person would be in this state, I felt very little or no love for this person. And this was someone that I should love. You see what I mean? This was someone I should feel affection and love for. But in that moment, in those periods of outbreaks or whatever you want to call them, I felt no love. And so this is why I'm troubled. What I felt, the myself and persons around this person at the set time, what we felt was torment. See why it stood out to me? We felt torment. There's just no other word that I could use to explain what we've experienced in those moments. It was torment. We were tortured. In those periods of time, we could not have been loving this person. But then in your mind, you still think you love, Let me give you another quick example. I love dancing. By now, it's widely known that I like dancing. I love dancing. Am I the best dancer? No. But I like dancing. So when I was little, I did dancing here and there, concerts, skits, whatever, church, and it brought me joy. But then I had no fear about it because I was fearless. Kids are fearless, I just put myself out there and I was fearless. Now that I'm older, now with my dancing, I'm also reserved. I try to, because I'm thinking there are better dancers than I am. There are people who dance as an art, and I just dance because it makes me feel good. So now, we have social media. I don't want to put anything out there. I felt fear putting myself out there, being open up to judgment. A lot of people judged me. Oh, Kanema, you're too much. Oh, you're so out there. Oh, some said you're so bold. But what was the alternative? When I wasn't dancing, because of what other people would say about me, I felt tortured. That's the word we're using today. I felt tortured in my soul because I'm stifling a part of me. I can't be who I am. In order for me to be who I am, I'm freely dancing. I'm freely being myself. So every time I would go out, say you invite me to a wedding and you expect me to sit there in the corner, I am tortured, And that is fear because I'm fearful of what people would say about me. So you see, fear and love. The fear stopped me from my love of dancing. But once you see, I got rid of the fear and I just embrace it and I'm like, I don't care, and I let go. I feel like I was loving myself, like I was being myself. And what a beautiful thing it is. I really don't want this to be too long, but I'm going to share one more little story. When I first met my husband, we went out. He took me out. I can't remember where it was. And let's say a barbecue party or a backyard party, something like that. When I got there, we were, sipping and chatting, and music started playing. And it's okay, and we're going along. And eventually, this song that is my favorite song, the song that always makes people break away, and I led myself to the middle of the dance floor, or wherever you want to, the middle of everybody, because I move with music. And he's there and he's looking at me like, and then I already forgot that he existed. And I feel like this hand on me and holding me, and I was like, okay, maybe he's gonna dance. I don't really like to dance with people anyways. But anyway, I'm like, okay, I could go with it. Little did I know he was trying to pull me back. And I was like, oh no, baby. No. Nobody puts me in the corner. I had to break free, okay? I let loose. You could join me, but you're not gonna stop me. And afterwards we had a talk, and I was like, this is who I am. So you're never gonna be able to pull me. Then I saw the dark hole that he wanted to take me into to hide me away. Look at me, baby. I'm not supposed to be hidden. What is wrong with you? I'm not supposed to be hidden. I'm supposed to be seen. I'm supposed to be the light that shines. Okay? Nobody's supposed to hide me under no bushel. Okay? No. Sorry, let's come back to fear. Maybe then he was fearful of how I would be perceived by others, but he was putting his fear onto us. Going back to the first example I gave of the person that was an alcoholic, when I look at this person, I saw that this person was a tortured soul, and this person was depositing their fear onto us. You know, he was tormented by whatever, and this person was putting their fear onto us. This is one of the reasons why when I discipline my kids, I try to discipline them from a standpoint of love and not fear. I don't want them to fear me when I talk to them about things. I want to be able to tell them, you know, you're doing this wrong, and they must see that I'm coming from a place of love. Actually, many times when I hear the words "I hate you" from my kids, yes, kids say those things. It's often when I'm yelling at them in anger, and then they're all tense and they're afraid of me, and that's when I would hear, "I hate you." You know, I strive every day to face my fears, to overcome my fears, because sometimes fear shows up in an opinion, or it shows up, with a point of view. But I guess the two are the same. Opinion, point of view, right? Sometimes it's a phone call, or it's the doorbell, and then there's someone there that deposits, transfer their fear onto us. Think about it. Many times, even though we're the ones that create our own fear, it's other people's fear that is suppressing us. It's other people who came over, or who call us up, or you bump into them in the store or wherever. They're the ones depositing their fear onto us. And really think about it, because many times they cannot fathom the idea that you're going to do that thing that you said you were going to do. So they project their fear onto you, and then we take it and we run with it. So that's one of the reasons why I am so very selective with my circle. I believe, before I get into my circle, I believe that if you have something to do it. I always say this, by now you get it. I'm this type of person. Tell no one. Go out, and if it's something that you need courage for, get up and do it, and tell no one. It's called moving in silence, and I will definitely do a topic on that. But tell no one, so you avoid the negative deposit into your life. Coming back to my circle, ask anyone who knows me and they will tell you I am very, very selective with who calls me, with whose phone calls I take, and who I let into my life. My circle is yay small. One of the reasons I don't answer my phone when people call me, I keep saying this is a topic all on its own, but I don't care who is upset because I'm protecting my peace. So I'm going to do a topic on protecting your peace. I don't want to be all pumped up one day, about to do something fearless, and then I take your phone call. And maybe you're going through something and you deposit your negativity onto me. Or I take your phone call, and because I'm so pumped up, I decide to share what's going on in my life with you. And or what I'm about to do right then. And here comes your negative vibe. Here comes your fear. And then you project that onto me. Project. And now I'm afraid to go out and do what I wanted to do. Now I'm second guessing. Now I'm worried. Now I am becoming fearful. And a minute ago I was fearless. See what I mean? So I know people get upset with me for not answering my phone, but sometimes these are things that you just have to do to maintain so much in your life: your fear, your love, your peace. We'll talk about all of that. I just wanted to say today, if you have something to do it. I want you to look fear in the face and just go out and do it. What's the worst that could happen? Me really think about it. I want my circle, my people who are listening to me, to always take the leap of faith. Like the song says, when you get a chance to sit it out or dance. Oh my gosh, this worked perfectly for me because I like to dance. But see the bigger picture. To conquer our fears, we should lead with love, and let it be love of self. Let us first love ourselves. When we love ourselves, we will be confident within ourselves. Then there wouldn't be room for fear, because fear seldom shows up when there's confidence. It might show up, but then you have love of self to push you through. So your confidence and love of self is going to push out fear, and you will win. Don't think because you're confident fear is not going to show up. It will. Oh, it will. Choose love over fear. That's my word. Choose love over fear. Every time you go to do something and you feel fear, think of how you could put love in the space of fear. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a topic you would like me to discuss, leave it in the comments. Let's talk about this. If you've experienced fear, if you're struggling in any way, let's talk about it. I welcome your feedback. I don't want my people to be all silent. Come on. I'm easy to talk to. So leave something in the comments. Until next time. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.